Hello, nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you. Jonah, pleasure.
First, can you quickly introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Jonah Goodhart. I am the co-founder and CEO of a measurement company called Mobian. I was previously the CEO of a company called Moat, also in the measurement space.
Jonah, you've watched digital advertising evolve up close. What makes a new content format breakthrough?
When we think about digital advertising, it's storytelling. That's the essence of what advertising is. It's paid distribution of a story, of an idea.
Nice.
And if we think about humanity, people, the core of humanity is stories. That's how we communicate. That's how we've always communicated. And so the idea of introducing a new modality, a new format, is incredibly powerful, right? So we've lived in a world of audio, of text, of images, and of course video.
Nice.
And the idea to go beyond video and introduce something new that is engaging, that is interactive, is incredibly exciting.
In a world where people scroll past everything, why is a format like Flam exciting?
Well, so let's think about how we all operate, right? We're distracted. We have a lack of attention. We're constantly on our devices. And that's human beings today. We have time and our attention. That's our scarcest resource. And so in order to stand out, in order to become something that is noticeable, you have to rise above it all. And the idea and power of inventing something new that is 3D, that is streaming, that is high fidelity, but is also interactive, is really powerful. And I think the opportunity as a result is frankly enormous. And so at the core, the idea is to get people's attention, and not just get people's attention for a moment, but hold their attention. And so ultimately, that's the key for any format, for any modality, for any communication from any brand. And so the potential for something new in the space is really powerful.
What kind of brand or campaign is Flam built for?
I mean, ultimately, I think any brand that tells a story, which is every brand. And so the idea of just like saying, you know, what brand is text or images or audio or eventually video, or now something like Flam good for, is everyone. The key is less about the idea of it being a new format or a new modality, however we want to call it. The key is something that is engaging, something that causes us to pause. Life is about pause. It's about what causes you to stop. And then when you stop, what gets you to pay attention? And when you pay attention, is it able to hold your attention? And that's the key.
Thank you so much. We have another question for you. Looking ahead, how big a shift does Flam represent for the industry?
Well, it could be massive. So think about this. I got started in digital advertising nearly 30 years ago when I was a very little kid, because obviously I'm just 31. But when I started, there was under $1 billion spent in all of digital advertising. Okay. This year there'll be an order of magnitude around $1 trillion. So from 1 billion to 1 trillion spent in digital advertising. That is a massive shift over the last couple of decades in my lifetime. And the reason is because brands, companies that create products, that want to have those products in the world, need to tell their story. And so the potential to invent a new way, a new modality to tell that story in a high fidelity format that is interactive and creates an opportunity for a user or a consumer to have it be two-way. So if you think about how have formats historically worked, it's one way. I'm telling you something, I'm showing you a video, I'm using spoken word, I'm doing a podcast. It's not been interactive in that way, and so the potential of an interactive format is incredibly powerful. If you think about AI, what got people excited about AI was interactivity, was chat, right? And that was text-based predominantly. And so the idea in advertising of going beyond text, beyond audio, beyond videos, and creating something that's truly interactive is something special.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jonah. So I have this last question for you. Flam captures consumer preference, data, other formats can't. How valuable is that for marketers?
Well, here's the thing. So if I'm a marketer, my goal is to ultimately reach and serve and understand better the people that I'm trying to get in front of. And so the ability to get a new data set that the consumer is giving me because they're interacting with me. They're telling me how they feel. They're telling me what is interesting to them, what is more interesting, what is less interesting, what parts of it they engage with, is creating a new data set that historically we wouldn't have. And so historically that interactive element is the unlock to understanding human behavior. And in the end of the day, while we believe that we are all rational people, right? We do only things that are rational. Of course not. We're emotion driven. We're human beings.
Absolutely.
And we are entirely emotional. And so understanding people better is about ultimately understanding their behavior and understanding human emotion. And so being able to introduce a new layer of signal that will allow brands to make smarter decisions is something that we think is going to be incredibly powerful.